Hold on to your seats, space enthusiasts. Boeing's ambitious Starliner spacecraft just hit a major roadblock. Its upcoming launch will skip human passengers entirely and focus solely on hauling supplies instead. This announcement from NASA puts an end to all the buzz and uncertainty that's been swirling around Boeing's troubled program for months. On Monday, the space agency made it crystal clear: the next voyage for Starliner will be an uncrewed trip loaded up with cargo headed straight to the International Space Station, ISS, that orbiting laboratory where astronauts conduct groundbreaking experiments in microgravity. For those new to space travel, the ISS is like a high-tech home in space, home to crews from around the world who live and work there for months at a time. Looking ahead, NASA and Boeing have set their sights on no sooner than April 2026 for this cargo-only mission, dubbed Starliner 1. To hit that date, the team will need to power through a series of intensive tests, certifications, and preparations to ensure everything's shipshape. As NASA explained in their official update, check it out here: https://www.nasa.gov/blogs/commercial crew/2025/11/24/24/NASA -Boeing-modified-commercial-crew-contract. These steps are crucial for proving the spacecraft's reliability. Think of it as the ultimate safety check before trusting it with precious cargo, or eventually, lives. We are pushing hard on testing the Starliner's propulsion system right now, gearing up for what could be 2 flights as early as next year, shared Steve Stick, who leads NASA's Commercial Crew program. For beginners, the propulsion system is basically the spacecraft's engine setup, responsible for getting it off the ground, maneuvering in space, and safely returning. Any glitches here could spell big trouble. But here's where it gets really interesting, and a bit controversial. NASA is dialing back on crewed flights to give Boeing more breathing room. They've inked a deal to tweak the original Commercial Crew contract from 2014, which originally promised 6 full missions with astronauts aboard once the spacecraft was certified. Now, the roadmap looks different. First up is that cargo run with Starliner 1, followed by potentially 3 more flights before the ISS hangs up its boots for good around 2030. This shift lets the teams zero in on getting the system certified safely in 2026, then launching the inaugural crew rotation mission when it's truly ready, all while syncing up with the station's evolving needs. As Stick put it, this change helps us prioritize safe certification in 2026, roll out Starliner's debut crew swap at the right time, and tailor our flight schedule for what's best for the ISS operations through 2030. It's a pragmatic move, but it raises eyebrows. After all, back in 2014, both Boeing and SpaceX snagged hefty contracts to build these crew-capable vehicles and deliver 6 operational trips each to the station. SpaceX has been killing it with their Crew Dragon. They nailed a crewed test flight in the summer of 2020, followed by their first official mission by year's end. Fast forward to now, and they've got Crew 11 blasting off in August, with Crew 12 lined up for February 15th. That's a stark contrast to Boeing's delays, which some critics say stem from technical hurdles and budget overruns. And this is the part most people miss. While SpaceX races ahead, Boeing's pivot to cargo might actually be a smart reset, buying time to iron out kinks without risking human lives. But could this delay erode public trust in Boeing's space ambitions, especially when taxpayers footed the bill for both companies? It's a hot topic. Some argue it shows the value of competition driving innovation, while others worry it hands SpaceX a monopoly on crewed flights. What do you think? Will Boeing's cargo-only strategy pay off and get Starliner back on track for crews, or is this a sign of deeper issues? Drop your takes in the comments. I'd love to hear if you're Team Boeing comeback or concerned about the delays.